Hi everybody. I know that usually I post like one time a week, but I figure since this is not like a real video, in my opinion, this is just like a update video. I know a lot of you guys have been really sweet actually about my health because, recently I had the hospitals thing and I also, when I was in Korea, found out that I'm allergic to wheat. And I actually want to talk about that. I want to give you guys an update on my asthma. In case you hadn't watched the first video, I started becoming asthmatic when I was 16 years old. I got really sick with a couple of respiratory illnesses, and I just kind of let it sit for a long time, I think at least 3 months. And then I actually ended up almost passing out at my prom because I just couldn't, I didn't realize that I was having asthma attacks. And my mother is actually asthmatic, and she was the one who was like, I don't think you're just coughing, I think you have asthma. And so we went to see the doctor, and he was like, BT dubs, if you cough for more than 3 weeks, you really should go see a doctor. And I was like, late now, isn't it? Because my family in general, we just don't really like doctors, which is why we kind of let it sit for so long. And the damage was done is basically what they told me. Have fun with an asthmatic life. And I thought that that was the end of it. And there were times when I could not walk down a flight of stairs without having an asthma attack. And so I constantly had to have my inhaler with me. I got questions on whether or not I could even come to Korea. I actually at one point I went to my mentor's office and just sobbed because I was told that having asthma might keep me from being able to come to Korea to teach. And I was just so upset because to me it just wasn't fair. You know, with my inhaler, I was a perfectly normal person who just had to take occasional puff of medicine. And but it ended up that my school had no problem with it. I put full disclosure, it was on my application, she is asthmatic, and they had no problem with it. I got a doctor's note even saying, hey, it's not a problem, she's got it under control. They had me on inhaled steroids. Came to Korea, stopped eating wheat, bada boom, bada bing, my asthma disappeared. And along with my brain, just like, I could not believe that I suddenly could wake up in the morning and not have an asthma attack. I could go to sleep and not have an asthma attack. I could run and not have an asthma attack, which is insane. Like, I could go on walks, I could do anything. You know, from going from not even being able to walk down a flight of stairs, let alone walking my dog, to being able to walk for hours and run and do all these things, dance, all of that, without my inhaler, I thought that's really strange. And eventually I started eating bread again after a couple weeks of being here, and my asthma came back. So I stopped eating it, and it disappeared again. Well, it's been, geez, I don't know, 7 months since I stopped eating bread. And I guess I'm always kind of worried that that wasn't really it, that it would come back. But lo and behold, it is still completely gone. My health is still so much better than it was when I was in the States. I'm eating a lot healthier here than I was back home. And I think that's in part because of the Korean diet, and just in part of me being a little more careful. As far as, I'm sure some of you are wondering, weight in Korea, I think that really depends on what you eat. I have friends who have gained weight, I have friends who have lost weight here. Personally, I'm about the same, maybe 2 or 3 pounds lighter, but I'm still about the same because I'm still really active and I've always eaten kind of well. The only difference now is that I'm substituting bread for rice. So I don't eat any more bread, and I instead just eat lots of rice, which is in abundance in Korea. So for those of you who are wondering if it's easy to be healthy in Korea, it absolutely is, especially if you're like me and you find out something that absolutely and utterly changes your life. I mean, I can't express to you what it's like to be able to say that not only have I discovered a solution to, being healthier, but it's a long-term solution that has given me the chance to be a normal human being. And I will forever be happy to Korea for that. Also, side note for you guys, I have gone and purchased a new set of circle lenses, which I am wearing right now, in case you didn't notice. And there will be another video on that. So hope you enjoy that one when it comes. Bye.